Hello, everyone. Please welcome our guest, Miranda McCroskey, to our On Deck with Dawson Dawson series. Hey, Miranda, how you doing?
Hey, Kathy. So happy to be here.
Oh, me too. It's been a great time getting to know you over the, 8, 9 years we've known each other. And the business that you've built is fascinating to me, and I can't wait to share it with our listeners. So Miranda is the founder and lead attorney of Unlock Legal. So what does Unlock Legal do?
Unlock Legal is a law firm, and we help people with criminal defense matters and professional license defense matters.
Ah, very intriguing. So you say license defense. What kind of licenses are you talking about?
Well, good question. A lot of people think I mean driver's license when I reference it, but we're talking about people who are licensed in the state of California for various professions. And we help people get their license, keep their license, and get their license back.
Nice. It sounds so simple, but I'm sure it's not. So, do you represent people in front of the boards or just specific few?
We represent people in front of any and all boards. In the beginning, I thought we had to maybe focus on a few specific ones, but what we found is the law translates. And so we've been able to represent people in front of any boards that come to us. And we help people get their license. And what I mean by that is we help them with their application. We help them defend their application if it's rejected. We help them defend their license if a new matter comes up and causes reason for the board to make allegations against them. And we help people get their license back by filing petitions for reinstatements and letting them have another opportunity at the career of their choice.
Wow, that's so rewarding for you, I'm sure, and so important, right? Because we all know that things happen in life that sometimes you have a little a blimp in your life, right? So
Yeah.
when you either are going to continue with a career or not continue with a career, having an access to someone like you can help them get that career back is really essential. And it makes the world a better place because then we're doing what we should be doing. So I'm sure you have lots of stories to tell because I've heard so many great stories myself about the work that you've done. So can you tell us a little about one of the stories that you have that might help us understand it even more?
Yeah, one of my very favorites involves a nurse a former nurse when she came to me. She wanted to get her license back. She'd been a nurse for over 20 years and she'd really loved her career and everything had gone very well for her until she had gastric bypass surgery. And when she took the time off to heal, she got attached to her painkillers. And she was in the throes of this addiction when she went back to work. And so she made a mishap at work and she did what we call diverting drugs, which means it was supposed to go in her client's mouth and it went in her pocket instead. And that became known and she was let go. And ultimately she chose not to rigorously defend her license and ended up losing it. She came to me about 7 years later. She'd been selling real estate in the interim. And while she did well, she really missed nursing. And she was around 50 years old and she knew it was, the second part of her career path and it was time. She just wanted to spend it being a nurse. That's where her heart was. So we filed a petition for reinstatement with the Board of Registered Nursing. We had a live hearing in front of an administrative law judge.
Wow.
We told him all about her rehabilitative efforts in the last 7 or 8 years. We showed him proof that she'd been to all the alcohol classes and the AA meetings, et cetera, that she had to. And we were able to show that she's managing her sobriety and her substance abuse issues were over. And so the board granted her license on probationary status. Yeah. And she's back in business and taking care of people and in the career of her choice.
Wow. So that's a great success story. So someone who had a little bit of a challenge and who overcame it and then worked their way back to being a whole person who could get back into that career. That's amazing. That's right. Really amazing. And the work that you do to show that to the court system is, I'm sure, very rewarding too, because you're saying this is what I can tell you that has occurred with this person. And they just love that, because you're the expert. So that's really exciting. So what makes you different from other attorneys that do what you do?
I practiced criminal defense for 20 years before I started Unlock Legal. And I think that, I know that bringing that specialized knowledge to the table makes a difference.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of times my clients, the issues that arise come from criminal matters. So if it's an open criminal matter, like it hasn't been resolved yet, we can represent them in the state court and get them their disposition. If it's a closed criminal matter, we can clean that up with an expungement. We can motion to get off of probation early, things like that. And that's all important in order to help them with their application and their petition for reinstatement and of course, defending their license.
Wow. So 20 years criminal defense tells you a lot of information, right? So anytime you got 20 years into anything, the reality is you're going to be an expert, right? So the fact is you're taking that experience into this role, and there isn't anything you probably haven't seen, I would imagine, at this point.
We've seen a wide variety. And I was doing license defense along with the criminal as well. The full focus rebrand shift happened about 4 years ago. But it's been great to put my full focus on this firm and all the clients we serve.
Yeah, that sounds so exciting. And again, such a rewarding thing that you're doing, helping people get their lives back for all the right reasons, right? So you're sure they're sure and they're good. So that's excellent. So why do you do what you do? You know, I've known you for a while now, and you're so well respected in the community that we go to and hang out at with all these professionals. And people just can't say enough great things about you. Miranda this, Miranda that, you know. So, I mean, what motivates you?
Thank you. My personal mission statement that my family and I share, we say liberty, generosity, and legacy. And the idea is liberty means you can do what you want, when you want, how you want, all that. Generosity means we have enough surplus so that we can be generous to others. And legacy is the legacy I'm building for my children and on. And so those factors drive us. And then here in Unlock Legal, our core values are integrity, professionalism, and being invested in our clients and our team. And so those are the things that drive me. I want liberty for all. I want liberty for my clients and my team and my family. I want us all to have the life of our dreams.
Wow. I mean, that's so honorable. Again, you know, this is why everybody loves you and really likes working with you, because you care about not just your own staff and your own people and your own clients, but you care about the world being a better place, which is incredibly honorable. I'm so happy that you were able to join us for On Deck with Dawson and Dawson, and that you're able to share this amazing resource to all of our listeners. You know, we have quite a big following, and I'm pretty confident that we'll get some calls on this, because we all know somebody who has had that sort of situation that has come up. We all know somebody that, you know, has either been wronged or needs to be righted. And we don't know what to do. We don't know where to go. We don't know who to call. And to have you as a resource is just amazing. So thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Well, have a great week solving all these problems, and happy St. Patrick's Day to you and all of your family and friends. That's why we're dressed in green for you guys that don't know it. Oh, wait. Here we go. I'm out just in case anybody cares. All right, Miranda, take care. Thanks again.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
You too. Bye-bye.